Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. I'm joined by certified health coach Heather Randall. We're talking about some ways to make sure that the holidays don't get the best of you when it comes to making sure that you are eating right. She's a health coach with Take Shape for Life. Welcome to the show. How are you this morning, Heather?
Thank you. I'm great.
Wonderful.
Cold,
I know.
Good.
How was your drive?
It was a little crazy when I got close to here.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just a little. We're glad you're here, safe and sound, because we have some great things to share with you guys this morning when it comes to, like I said, making sure that you treat the holidays in the right way, that they treat you well also. So to begin with, tell me a little bit about Take Shape for Life. What are they all about?
So Take Shape for Life is a company that we are built for health coaches, that we started helping people to figure out, a lot of people do it for weight loss, but it's really a lot more than that, teaching them how to live their life around the Habits of Health system that was developed by one of our founders, Dr. Wayne Anderson. So basically what I do is teach people, I talk to them about what their health goals are, teach them how to change their habits so they can have optimal health in their life.
Wonderful, and who doesn't want that? And part of that, of course, is as you're going throughout the year, there are certain months or holidays, which I'm sure if you're like me at all, that kind of might mess you up a little bit when you're trying to, stay healthy. But let's talk first about some of the facts and figures when it comes to Thanksgiving. How much are we actually consuming?
It is crazy. People will actually eat more than 4,000 calories on one day in Thanksgiving. More
one
than
meal?
Or like
the stretch of the day?
It's kind of in the stretch of a day, but your Thanksgiving meal alone for a lot of people can be over 3,000 calories. So it's kind of crazy because that's way more calories than people need in a day. But when you add on to your meal, you have all of your snacks, your chips and dips and pie and everything like that afterwards, it can be like about 4,500 calories is the average.
Oh, that's amazing.
So crazy amounts
really
of food.
Puts it in perspective as to what you should be doing. And when it comes to those meals, obviously some a little bit more calorie bunched up more than others, there are some things you can opt out of, and we can go onto your website to actually check out some recipes that you have there that you can change up with.
Yeah, we have some really great things. One thing that's good to do is try and focus your meal. Add more vegetables. So I brought with me here, this is just my little turkey. I made a mini one here. I don't know if you can see that. My mini turkey right here, if we can tip it up. So last year at Thanksgiving, I made a giant one because we had a great big family gathering or whatever.
That kind of makes it more fun to eat.
Yeah, like focus it around more vegetables instead of all just starches or whatever. But for those people who really love their mashed potatoes, can't give them up, we have a recipe on our site for mashed potatoes that are actually made from cauliflower.
I've heard of that.
It's so crazy. Like,
is it good?
Yeah. Okay. I am not a mashed potato lover myself, and I actually like these. So that's how good they are. And it cuts down the fat and the carbohydrates and everything. Like, it's amazing what it can do. So it really has, it's just a way that you can switch up a few of those things. We actually have recipes where you can have rolls that have no carbohydrates too. So
you're lying.
Yeah, they're crazy. We call them revolution rolls. They're crazy. Wow. They're not exactly like that, but if you're really trying to be healthy, great substitutes that you can do.
So what are some other ways that we can help ourselves not overeat? Because it's so hard, because at Thanksgiving, I mean, you're always surrounded by food, you're always being offered something by your aunt such and such, and you want to try it, so you can not make her feel bad. I don't know.
Exactly, and holidays, especially Thanksgiving, are they revolve so much around food, obviously, because it's a big meal.
Clearly.
So one thing that's really good to do, a lot of people say, I'm going to save up all my calories, I'm going to starve myself all day long so I can eat whatever I want at Thanksgiving dinner, right?
Does that work?
It doesn't. We actually want people to have, eating every 2 to 3 hours is what we teach people to do. Keep your blood sugar balanced, and then you're not as hungry too. So when you get to Thanksgiving dinner, you can keep it in proportion because you're not getting there being ravenously hungry. Eating those small snacks or meals throughout the day is going to keep you in a position where you're going to feel like, oh, hey, yeah, I can taste this. You can enjoy things, but enjoy them in smaller portions too. So, when you're tasting everything, yeah, if you want to taste something your aunt so-and-so really wants you to have,
have a taste.
2 or 3 bites. Right. Yeah, and most cravings or things are actually satisfied after 2 or 3 bites. It's just our brain that tells us, hey, I really want more of that. And then afterwards, we're like, oh my gosh, where's my stretching pants?
Clearly, I did not need that much.
Exactly.
I could have done with the 1 or 2 bites.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you spoke of integrating treats or having these snacks still leading up to it, but not just for Thanksgiving, but for whenever. You've brought some examples of what those treats could include.
So one thing that we do, Take Shape for Life, we partner with a company called MetaFast, and what MetaFast is started actually back in the 1980s, making things to help people who are diabetic balance their blood sugar, and it's just spiraled from there. So I brought some examples of different snacks and things that I personally love. So here we have
good?
Yeah, they're amazing. Like these are peanut butter crunch bars, and there's also chocolate mint. I am addicted to chocolate. This is a healthy way you can have chocolate, and healthy way you can have your hot chocolate when it's snowing outside.
What?
In Park City? Yeah,
that's great.
So it's amazing, and they taste really, really great. All of them are medically formulated, so they all have about the same amount of calories. They have balanced proteins, carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals, everything. Like you don't even have to take vitamins when you're eating all of these.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because they're already in there.
Wait, but do they taste like vitamins?
No, they totally don't.
You know what I mean? Like you get a really nutritious granola bar, and you're like I feel like I just
tastes super healthy.
5 vitamins. Like it's not that good, but that's good to know.
Yeah, these are really great. Like I am so addicted. Like I literally, this dark chocolate shake, I drink it every morning for breakfast. It's my most favorite ever.
I would do that too.
Exactly. And then we even have chips. Like they came out with chips and popcorn snacks, just like they're portion controlled, they're healthier options. So whether you're trying to lose weight or whether you're just trying to add a little more healthy options into your diet, even my kids will eat these too. So
really,
yeah, I have the pickiest 8-year-old ever, and he will eat them.
Okay, so it is kid approved.
Yeah,
it does work
totally. And my 1-year-old would steal my smoothies and everything. So
that's much better than them stealing cookies or the candy bar out of your stash or
go
whatever.
Ahead.
Good, that's excellent. So say after Thanksgiving, maybe you have kind of splurged a little bit. How do we get back on track? I'm sure you can integrate this.
Yeah, exactly. Like in our plan, like there's a lot of different things just depending on what you want to do. We have a program where we actually have people just keep it super, super simple. If you really want to lose weight, you need to lose a few holiday pounds, where we call it our 5-in-1 system. And we actually use all of these meal replacements, and then we teach you how to cook healthy lean and green meals, what we call them, where you do a serving of protein, 3 servings of veggies and stuff. So we keep it super, super simple, and most of our clients will lose an average of 10 pounds in a month. So this is a crazy thing, because you can actually, like if you're feeling like you need some of that holiday weight off, maybe before your pictures, before Christmas, things like that, you can get into this really great routine, and you can actually accomplish it through the holidays. I've had clients one client last year, he lost 6 pounds the week of Thanksgiving.
What?
Crazy.
Oh, don't tell me that.
I know.
That's crazy.
It was great.
Oh, that's amazing. But so let's review. So some ways to help it during the Thanksgiving meal. Integrate some more vegetables.
Yeah,
and
make
then
that your centerpiece.
Take bites, not like full portions. Like if you're trying to try something,
portion control.
Just try it out. And what else was there?
And then the biggest thing I would say too is set some limits for yourself before you go. Like
if
you're saying, decide what you're going to let yourself do. If you're, give yourself that time to think about it and make that mindful decision and say, okay, yeah, I'm going to let myself have a little piece of pie, or I'm going to let myself have a little taste of these different things, and then I'm going to stop and share that with your family members. If I tell my husband, hey, I'm not going to eat, I'm going to have just this little bit of something or whatever, it makes me feel more accountable about that. And if I tell my 8-year-old son, he will call me on it. He'll say, Mom, you said you weren't going to eat that. So, tell the people around you too, and then Aunt so-and-so is a little less likely to tempt you with those things.
Well, I think too, it makes it feel like you don't have to the problem with dieting, of course, is that you feel like you're restricting yourself from things, but with this, obviously you get to still have some of that, your chocolate craving satisfied, but you are still taking those tastes, and you don't feel like you can't have it. It's just more about portions. Very good. All right, well, anything else to add this morning, Heather?
That's really the most important thing, is just keeping it really mindful, and then, and keep yourself moving too. Try and keep your celebrations about family and about doing things like go out and we would play our turkey bowl, go and exercise or something, do something active, incorporate it, make it a little more about your family than about food.
All right, good idea. Well, thank you so much, Heather. I appreciate you being here this morning. And as a reminder, we can check you out online where again?
My website is just www.heatherrandall, all lowercase, one word, .ichooseoptimalhealth.com.
Excellent. Well, thank you for your time this morning. Appreciate you being here. Hope you guys got some good tips, as I did. We're going to go to a commercial break, and when we get back, we're going to be talking with Dallas Graham about the Red Fred Project and much more. Don't go away.